Hey, what's up guys, it's Risky here. Welcome back to another Call of the Wild video. It's the start of a new week and we finally have some more news regarding the next big update. In the last community update, Expansive Worlds shared 3 of the things that they'll be touching up next, and that is the duck rework, the red raptor and marksman exact sights, and the point of interest icons. I seen a post the other day ago regarding the point of interest icons that was talking about how, remember how with the most recent update or whatever that screwed them up, how you have to have them turned on in order to see icons on your map? They tried saying that that was intentional. I'm pretty sure that that was just a bug, because why would that be intentional? I don't know. It was just a Reddit post saying that like they're trying to just cover their asses by saying they meant to do it, but it was actually just a really stupid bug. I don't know if that's the case, but I wouldn't look it past them, to be honest. Let's talk about the duck rework. Dang ducks, man. I'm not reading off a script on this video. Usually when I make these kind of videos, I kind of type out something, that way I can, you know, just read it off a little faster and smoother and just kind of get the information out better. But I'm not doing that today. I just want to be me. I just want to talk, and I'll just edit it up however makes it make sense, you know. So hopefully you guys enjoy this style of content a little better, where it's just me talking instead of reading over a script. But the ducks in Call of the Wild, whenever they first were released, I'm pretty sure it was the mallards first. They weren't all that bad. They worked enough. They were kind of cool. They were a great addition. They kind of got boring fast. They've tried to rework them a little bit. It seems like every update the ducks have just gotten worse and worse. They say they fix them, but they don't. They've been having these weird issues where they just freeze on the water for people that don't take off, or they'll freeze in midair. They'll just be stuck flying, flapping their wings. The populations for them, especially for like the mallards and stuff like that, you just never see the dang things flying around anymore. Like, good luck hunting ducks, man. You're not gonna find any unless you're really lucky. And right here it says, continue on with the waterfowl improvements and fixes that came with the MRP. I forgot what the MRP is. You'll see more polish and optimization for animations, environmental interactions, and behavior. This includes balancing the use of need zones for both ducks and geese. The Hunter Classic did duck hunting the best. If they could just like somehow bring that style of duck hunting over to the Hunter Call of the Wild, it would be great. No need zones, none of that stuff. It's just completely random. However many will fly over your head. There might be a flock of 20 or 15 or whatever, and maybe only 4 of them will break at all random times, and it makes it more exciting, and it's obviously more realistic. I don't really have too much to say about the ducks and geese. I'm not huge on that stuff. I think it's fun. It's definitely one of the more fun parts of the games, at least the geese hunting side. I really enjoy the geese hunting, but duck hunting, it needs some work. It needs some work, but hopefully that's what they're working on here. So I don't have much to say on that stuff. I want to move on over to the red raptor and marksman exact reflex sights. These things right here are sights that I've always wanted to be able to use on my rifles and stuff, and even shotguns. Just I wish they could just let us put them on anything, but they've just never worked right, and they've never been enjoyable to use. So we've always stuck to the Hyperion and the Argus and just iron sights. Right here, a long-standing community request. We're also in the midst of giving the red raptor especially and marksman exact reflex sights a sizable redesign. This means the introduction of the reticle. I think that's supposed to say reticle, but oh, okay. This means the introduction of reticle customization options, including size, color, and shape. Look at that. That's cool. We already got that technically for the hipfire reticle. We can change the size, shape, color, all that cool stuff. So now we'll be able to do that for our scopes. I mean, at least the red dots and stuff. I don't know if we'll be able to do that for the Argus and stuff. Maybe eventually. That's awesome. I didn't read that part yet. Okay, so I just hopped over into the Hunter Call of the Wild real quick, and I just wanted to show you the red raptor reflex sight. I mean, just look at it. If you're aiming down a reflex sight, you shouldn't be that close. This thing needs to be zoomed way out. There's a scope that's very similar to this in a game called Squad, and they have it on like the M4s and stuff like that for the Americans. I'm gonna throw up a screenshot of what that looks like, and it's very similar scope, almost the exact same, and that's how it should look in this game. If it looked like that in this game, it'd be completely usable. It would look better. I would run it on my freaking AR-15 or my Zarza 10, I guess in this case. I would run it all the time if they had it just like that over there in squad. I really like the sight. I've always wanted to use it. It's just never worked that good. And moving on over here to the Marksman Exact. This one only goes on, I think, a couple of the guns in the game, like the 470 Nitro and maybe the drilling rifle or something like that. It's also a great sight. I don't like about it because whenever you're aiming with it, it's just, it feels kind of slow. It kind of feels like you're aiming with a long range scope. So they need to tweak that. And they also need to give us the ability to put that scope right there on the Zarza 10. I mean, why not? Come on, that would just be perfect. So that's the Marksman Exact. It's a really nice looking sight. It'd be really useful if we could actually use it properly. And that's going to be really awesome to see what kind of customization options we'll be able to get for these sights. We might be able to change the reticle, the size, the shape, the color, all that. It's going to be really cool to see how they pull that off. All right, and on to the last thing that they'll be touching up on is the point of interest icon and settings. After the feedback about the change in how point of interest display settings function, which came with the release of MRP, and that's actually Mississippi. Is that what is MRP the Mississippi map, or is that what that's standing for? I don't think so, because it would be Mississippi Acres, right? I don't know. But anyways, after the release of MRP, toggling this setting enables/disables in-game and map icons altogether. We split these up so they can be turned on or off separately. So that's good, I guess. They need to be split up, but like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm pretty sure that was a bug and they were just trying to cover it up. Because why would they change that? Why? Why would they even touch it? It was completely fine how it was. But no! Let's make a change to something that doesn't need to be changed. That's Expansive Worlds for you. So if you're not aware what I was talking about, these right here, basically, you can see these icons on my screen. Those are point of interest icons, along with these right here. These things, you know, those are basically point of interest icons. These on the map would stay on, even when you turned this setting off. But now when you turn that off, it gets rid of your maps, or excuse me, your outposts and all that stuff, so you don't know where to go to fast travel. So it's like, you can't tell me that was intentional, man. You can't tell me that was intentional. That had to be a bug, and they were just like, oh no, we did it on purpose, guys. we swear we meant to do that. Because why? I don't know why. We'll turn those back on anyways. I used to like having them off because I didn't like to see the ones on my screen because they just kind of take up space for no reason. You know what I mean? I don't need to see that stuff. I know where I'm at. You know what I mean? I like to be able to see the icons on my map. So I don't know. Weird idea. If they meant to do it, why? But I don't think they meant to. I think it was a bug, kind of like that Reddit post I was talking about earlier. But anyways, that's all we have for now. We have some pretty exciting news. Finally, a new content update coming soon. I don't know how soon. As soon as we get more information and a release date or anything, I'm certainly going to make a video on it and tell you guys about it, because there just really ain't much going on for this game right now that super interests me. Hopefully here soon we'll get something awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Stick around for more videos regarding the update news and all that good stuff. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. It does help me out a bunch, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.